Hey guys, Joey at Northeast Suspension and Performance. Going to show you how to change out these OEM halogen lights on this 2500 HD and go to a much brighter, better LED version. Alright, so what we've got going in this truck is the Tiny Monster concept bulbs from Arc LED. A couple unique features that I'm gonna go over with y'all on these bulbs and why these are kind of our go-to ones for the shop. So a couple cool features on these. First things first, you do have a designated power and ground on the plug right there. And the other reason that we use these a ton is because of the small profile. It fits a lot like the OEM lights do. So we don't have issues with the housings wanting to hit the back of that light. And my favorite feature on these is this dial right here that you can actually turn while the bulb is installed on the vehicle, like so, because it's very important on the halogen assemblies that whenever you install it, that this filament is facing straight up and down. A lot of times those Amazon ones don't do that. The light goes in crazy directions, and honestly, they're worse than the OEM halogen lights. Having that feature makes a world of difference, and that's one of the reasons these are our go-to lights. Another cool thing about this particular truck requires an H9 and an H11 bulb. Arc has almost a one-size-fits-all bulb. This one covers your H8, H9, and H11s. So one part number covers one side of this truck, high and low beam. Pretty easy install. Literally all we're gonna use is a T15 Torx bit. Take out this inner fender liner to access the back of these bulbs. Once you get those out, you can pull this liner back and we'll be able to access the back of these headlights. Once you get that back, you'll just pull these little dust covers off of the actual headlight housings. There's one. All right. Just reach in there, pop that one out. Then you'll release these two tabs on each side of this bulb and disconnect that. So just to kind of show you, now that I've got the old bulb out, the profile is still kind of that right angle design that the OEM bulbs use. Fords, it's really important to have that. The Chevys are really tight too, so definitely a good design. Pretty much will work on any application. All right, so you'll plug up your light and we'll go check it. We'll just let it hang, go turn your lights on for all the haters that say you didn't check it first. Light works. Now we'll turn it back off and install it. So now that it's in there, you can kind of see the reflection it's given. And if you look, now that we're in that housing, you can actually see how that filament will rotate. And you want to make sure that's straight up and down inside the housing. Now we'll just plug this one back up, make sure it cuts on. And to install it, you're just going to reach in that little hole in there, go straight in, and you want to kind of go in, I guess, at a counterclockwise position, push in, turn to the right, and you'll feel it kind of snap in place. And you just want to be sure to kind of tuck this little excess wiring back in the housing, and then you're going to take your rubber cap, your dust boot, and put this over the top of it. Be sure that snaps back in place. It's really important to not get moisture inside your headlight housing. And a little tough, so you kind of just got to work them on there until they're good and flush. All right, now that that's good and on there, nice and flush, no sides are like popping up or anything like that, and put your fender liner back on and you're done. As you can see, we've got our LEDs in, high beams, low beams, a whole lot brighter, gives this truck a little bit more of an updated look and just helps with this vision at night.